Hello everyone and welcome to my video tutorial. Today, I will explain to you how to make this bag in my hand, and then we open the package first. This is the material package. It contains these materials, and this is a washcloth, a piece of rib, then a pocket cloth. Then, there is also a metal switch. These are foot nails. For foot nails, there is also a tassel.
And 2 needles and thread.
Then we start making it now. And then a base plate. And now we start making. So first, let's take out the washcloth. The washcloth has been ironed. Then we put the base plate at the bottom of the cloth, where there is a gap. Put this base plate in the middle. Center position. We pull out a marker. We just follow the whole position on this base plate. Mark the lining. Mark the hard lining according to the 4 holes on the base plate. Then, use an awl or scissors to punch holes in the washcloth according to the finished marking position. Position this foot peg on the washcloth. We can enlarge these 4 holes with an awl or scissors. You can also punch holes with a hole punch. Okay, so now, let's make the washcloth. We make the washcloth face to face. Then the edges of this hard lining should be aligned. The top mat should be aligned. The position of the notch below should also be aligned. Along the edge of the hard lining, start sewing here. Sew it here, and then wrap the back stitches at both ends. The same thing happened on the other side. I'm going to sew now. Let everyone see it after sewing. Okay, these 2 sides have been sewn up. Sew all with flat or paper stitches during the suturing process. Continue to sew down about 2 centimeters. This is also about 2 centimeters sewn down. Sew with a paper stitch. Now start stitching the bottom corner of the bottom. Then put our hands in. Then press like this. Open the seam here. Align the top lining with the bottom lining. We just follow the edge of this lining. Sew it up. And the same thing happens here. Sew it along the edge of the lining. Suture both sides with paper stitches. Then we trim off the extra side seams. We leave a side seam of about 1 centimeter. Then trim the excess side seams. Okay, now we're going to flip it over. Flip to the front. After turning it over, let's organize the bag. Organize the corners of the bag. Tidy up. Now take out the base plate. Stuff the base plate to the bottom of the bag. Align the 4 holes on the base plate with the holes on the bottom of the bag. All 4 holes are aligned. Now start installing the 4 foot nails. Install the foot nails according to the holes punched on the washcloth just now. Foot nails pass through the washcloth and base plate. Then put this foot nail in. Then in this one, just pull the feet of the foot nails up onto both sides. All 4 foot nails are installed by the same method. The foot nails have been installed. His watch cuff is already ready. Now let's make the rib. We first put this pocket cuff. Sew a thread on this opening at the pocket cuff. Give it this rough edge and roll it. Roll 2. Stack it twice per centimeter. And then sew a thread around the edge of the pocket cuff. Sew this edge in. Let everyone see it after sewing. You can use a flat or paper needle throughout the process. This edge of the pocket cuff has been sewn. Be careful, stitch on this side. This short side is not sewn. Fold the print on the other 3 sides of the pocket cuff by hand. Fold it with your fingernails and edge it by 1 centimeter. Sew in stack. Find way to sew the pocket cuff on the lining. And sew this pocket here onto the cuff. Okay, now we're just going along this bottom. Stack a line where the gap is. This is where the pocket is located. The bottom of the pocket cuff cannot exceed this line. Okay, this center finds it out. Align the hard lining on both sides. That's how the center found out. The lowest place at the bottom is found. Now put the pocket cuff on it. This center. Aim for the center where it just started. This upper mark is about 2 to 3 centimeters away from this side. The bottom of the pocket cuff should not exceed the line just folded. Sew the 3 edges of the pocket cuff with the lining by using the flat needle or paper needle method. This mouth is open. This is the opening of the pocket. After sewing, I will show you a good look. The pockets are already sewn up. Okay, now we're going to sew up the bottom. The bottom is the same as the watch cuff. The same practice. We're just putting it face to face. Okay, the edges of this hard lining should be aligned. This upper mouth is also aligned with this lower mouth. 2. Layer alignment. Stitch along the edge of the hard lining. Sew under here, about 1 to 2 centimeters away. Stitch all with flat or return stitches. This is also sewn along the edge of the hard lining.
Then the 2 layers should be aligned.
Let everyone see it after sewing. The 2 sides are already sewn. Pay attention when sewing the side. You start at the intersection of this slash and this straight line. When the stitch ends, it should end at this right angle. Then diagonally reverse the needle. Okay, now let's start sorting out the bottom corner of the bag. Press like this.
Hand in.
Press the bottom corner with your fingers. Open this seam. Then like a watch cuff, align the 2 layers of this contrast. Sew a thread along the edge of this reflection. Same thing here. Align the upper layer with the lower layer and sew a thread. Okay, this bottom corner has been sewn up. Next, start trimming the excess side seams. Leave about 1 centimeter. Alright, the rib is ready. The next thing we do is we put this rib, stuff it into this watch cloth. And now we're going to sew the package. Let's sew this inward. Both layers of seams go in and stack inward. Then we can fix it with a small clip first. Start sewing the package. First, fix the bag mouth. We can make the stitches bigger. The bag mouth will be stuffed into the metal switch next, so it doesn't matter the size of the stitch, just sew with the roll needle like this. Sew a circle like this. This bag has been sewn up. The last step is to install the metal switch of the bag. Plug the mouth into the metal switch of the bag before stuffing it in the center. Make a print at this position in the center. Then we align this center with the center of the metal switch of the bag. Plug the bag mouth into the groove of the metal opener with force. Then the bag mouth here is also stuffed in. The center of the bag mouth should be aligned with the center of the metal switch. Stuff it first. This will make it easier for him to sew later. Then we can also sew half and half. It's now stuffed in. And we're going to sew. After we plug it, we need to check whether this washcloth is flat. If it is uneven, we need to tidy up the washcloth and sew it later. We sew and hang the fabric of the bag mouth. Stuff it into this one, because his fabric is easy to run out. Let's get the needle in from the outside first. You can hide the knot of the thread inside. Insert the needle from the watch first. The knot of the thread is hidden inside. And the needle comes out. The needle and thread just come out of this hole. Then the needle comes out through the second hole. Try to sew along the edge of the metal switch frame. Then the pins inside should be more even. The next step is to come out through the third hole. Okay, this bag is already sewn. Next, put the decorations on. Just follow everyone's liking. Adjust the length of the tassel. Just put it on like this. Then the bag is ready.